What challenges did Boris Yeltsin face as president? What challenges did Boris Yeltsin face as president? This question takes us back to a time of great change in Russia. Boris Yeltsin became the first president of the Russian Federation after the Soviet Union dissolved in 1991. His presidency was marked by significant hurdles that shaped the nation's future. First, Yeltsin faced intense political instability. After the failed coup in August 1991 by hardline communists, he emerged as a symbol of democratic reform. However, he had to navigate ongoing power struggles with the remnants of the Communist Party and the parliament. This conflict peaked during the constitutional crisis in 1993. Yeltsin dissolved the parliament, leading to violent clashes and the shelling of the Russian White House. This event highlighted the fragile state of democracy in Russia and the deep divisions within its political system. Next, Yeltsin dealt with a severe economic collapse. The transition from a centralized communist economy to a market-oriented one was chaotic. He introduced reforms like privatization and price liberalization, but these led to a sharp decline in the economy. The gross domestic product fell by about half since 1989. Inflation soared, and social services collapsed. The public faced soaring unemployment, rampant corruption, and shortages of basic goods. These hardships fueled widespread discontent and protests against his government. Additionally, Yeltsin struggled with a weak institutional framework. The dissolution of the Soviet Union left Russia without strong institutions to manage the transition. Yeltsin had to build new political and economic structures while dealing with the legacy of Soviet bureaucracy. The absence of a clear constitutional order until 1993 created a governance crisis, complicating his efforts to implement reforms. Yeltsin also faced national and regional tensions. He had to maintain Russia's territorial integrity while managing relations with newly independent former Soviet republics. Nationalist movements within Russia sometimes acted independently, challenging the central government. This made governance and reform efforts even more difficult. In the context of communism, these challenges can be seen as consequences of moving away from a system that had provided stability for decades. The rapid dismantling of communist structures led to social dislocation and inequality. The chaos during Yeltsin's presidency might be viewed as the price paid for the collapse of communism and the struggle to establish a new political and economic order. Boris Yeltsin's presidency was marked by political confrontation, economic crisis, institutional weakness, and social turmoil. These challenges defined his leadership and the turbulent early years of post-Soviet Russia.